Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long was 1975.
This is Carrier Airwing. I'm running it on CoinUps 8 on my modded Xbox. It was released in the arcades by Capcom in 1990, and it's a spiritual successor to, so therefore not the direct sequel as such, to UN Squadron, which obviously in Japan was Area 88 because it was based on an anime and or manga of the same name that was hugely popular. I played it as UN Squadron back in the day for the first time on my Super Famicom, because I actually played the US version on my Japanese Super Famicom, and I really quite liked it. All the magazines, you know, went nuts over it. I've got a comparison of it running against its arcade, parent, and I've also got a gameplay of the Spectrum version and the Commodore 64 version, and a very brief gameplay of the Amiga version in my Kinhack GP430 system overview. So the only thing I can think of in this version, why it's a spiritual successor, is they didn't retain, or the owners of the the IP of the Area 88 didn't want Capcom to make a sequel. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm sure someone out there knows it. But it plays pretty much identically. There are 3 planes you can choose, and it's 1 or 2 simultaneous player, and you fly from left to right, shooting the shit out of a bunch of airplanes. I played this very briefly a few years ago, but I didn't play it on this here because I didn't realise it was on this. Sure. Anyway, so let's get into this. But basically, it's set. There's some fictitious Middle Eastern country called, I don't know, Rabu, and they've built weapons of mass destruction, specifically ICBMs. And unlike Tony Blair in the original Gulf War, look, it's Brendan Fraser. These ones actually exist. So we have to basically blow the shit out of everything to do with this fictitious Middle Eastern country. So it's going to have a weapon system that's similar. So you have 2 types of weapon. One is the default one, and the other one is one you can buy that's of a special nature, but you have a limited amount, and you get money, I believe, not to be confused with the money we're putting in. So you can buy. Hang on, aren't we working for a government? By the way, look up Carrier Airwing. It's an actual military term for a group of, planes associated with naval units, to basically aircraft carriers, to intercept threats like this or something. But anyway, so why do we have to buy shit? Do our, military countries not love us? What planes we got? Don't know. Anyway, we're going to go with the air to air. Air to air, air to ground, air to ground. So they all have specific features. I'm going to go with air to air because Sean Connery is our commander-in-chief. Yes. Look. Oh, sorry, it's giving you the weakness of your boss, which pretty much is the same on every aeroplane. So these are the weapons. Weapon select. Don't have enough. No, do. Hang on. Do you have one of each? I can't remember. I'm basing this on how you do weapon select in UN Squadron or Area 88, where everyone has amazingly well-coiffed hair. I'm going to go with that. So then you go for a second one. No, I haven't got enough money, because you're making me pay for my own armaments. Wow, budget cuts. We must be flying for the British military then. Look at that. Apparently there are only 3 planes on this aircraft carrier. So we are definitely flying for the British military in the early 2000s. Actually no, because there would be no planes on our aircraft carriers. Good job there, Cameron, you knob jockey. Right, so all your guff is at the top of the screen. Bottom left is your health. Wave at this, this Middle Eastern threats. They've got one hell of an air force, I can tell you that straight away. Don't get too close to the edge of the screen. Oh, I don't have to hammer. Well, I do kind of have to hammer. Okay, that's cool. So it's more of the same, essentially. Oh, but also I like the fact that you have health to be fair, you did in the original. Those are changed weapons, they're not health. How do you get health in an airplane? Just curious. You are better off hammering. So anyway, scoring shit, top of the screen. Nice graphics, very nice graphics. Lots of stuff going on, we're right at the start. To be fair though, it's not a massive improvement over the original, but then if it's not broke, don't fix it. Whoa, there's a ton going on. Where'd you see a boss then? Yeah, he's got a pretty impressive Air Force, hasn't he? Woo! Yoink. Oh, shies and balls. Money, money, money. There you go, so you press your power up, and you get these two little drones. Based on real tech of the 90s, I'm telling you. Look at the back of his plane, it's all banged up and shit. I have no idea how I didn't get shot down then. That can't be... Yep, that's not the first boss. No, it is the first boss. Bosh? Bosh. Shortest mission ever. Look at the length of the aircraft carrier. It's very easy to land. Claytons. Oh, I've not been reading this. Destroy the enemy... oh, shit. Target weak point, which is roughly the same place as it was on the airplane. Now I wish I had air to ground. We'll have a nap. How do you get money then? Ooh. Oh wait, yes, downtown. I'm shooting people's cars. I'm not sure, because it's not the Middle East fault that, you know, they're commanders, presidents, prime ministers, whatever, commander-in-chiefs are wankers, is it? So I shouldn't really destroy cars. It is fun though. Right. Does this destroy me? Yes. Sorry, I just had to know, because that means we've got a two-tier system, doesn't it? Oh, hang on. As does the ground. Now, quickly, I forgot to mention the music. Oh, look at that. Hey, Hellfire missiles. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the music so far. It's a bit jazz fluty and quite shrill. And also, I'm really wishing I had a pull a trigger, turbo button, if you will. And I've got a gaggy throat because war does that to me. Imagine if we actually sent in a whole air force. We could liberate it in time for tea. Do I actually have to destroy these weapons of mass destruction? Oh look! I'm inside a building! Okay, that's bloody cool. But to be fair, they're inside a building as well. And they can come from behind. So basically, yeah, it's an arcade game that's designed to put your kids through college. This is what... Oh, hang on! Again, collateral damage much. I know it's a video game, but let's just think about what we're doing. I've destroyed their cars and I wasn't satisfied with that, so I thought, fuck it. I'm going to take out some buildings. Let's hope these aren't occupied or even apartment buildings. Again, it's not the civilians' fault that, you know, their commanders that be are warmongering bastards. Such is the thing with war. Okay, that's bloody cool, but I don't know how many I've got, and I'll tell you what I have got. A massive case of thumb cramp. I'll have you though. That's health. Boss. Bit of lack of parallax there, okay. All real tech, as I said. Now, I would have liked... Oh, we're just going to shoot him there. You got to wait for him to... you got to wait for him to show you his junk. Can I just fly in there? Apparently not. So that's the weak point, but look, the top of him's smoking. Oh, it's changed colour. I'm just cheating. Am I even hitting it when... This sounds awkward. His legs are closed. Very awkward. Oh, he's on a stroke. Okay, that's even weirder. Ah, got your head. I'm liking this. Do I... Oh, Sean Connery. Look at him! Slow it down, Sean. Do I prefer it to UN Squadron? Pretty much. on a par, really, isn't it? I do like the fact that we could fly through a city. That was kind of nice. That's cool as well. See, the music's better here. That really high-pitched, twangy noise I didn't like. That one there. Not the bass noise that's playing, that's kind of cool. Lots of more cars. Oh! Honestly, just as well that one plane can do this much damage, because again, the size of this bloke's bloody army is insane. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's awesome. Listen to the noise it makes. Oh, I thought that was something for me to collect. It's not. You know what? I mean, yeah, this is better graphics than the original one. Not massively so as such, but... Quickly scratched my head then. I think I got away with it. I can imagine that with two people at the same time, it might be like a bit too much going on in such, because you think about it, the actual play area as such, it's not massive, but then as I said, these things are designed to make money. Ooh. Okay, this is the best gun. Gun, bomb, ground attack. Well, to be fair, you could just do that. Ooh. Big shit. I got a feeling this is essentially going to be like the ship on stage 3 of R-Type. But it's not, because this is a ship, you know, set in the real world. But by that I mean, well, maybe not necessarily this one, but I don't know, maybe I'm thinking of the first game. You have to keep flying along until you eventually destroyed everything on it. So, not that one necessarily. I mean, if you played this back in the day, I'd love to know what you think. I mean, I can't believe that this, based on the success of the original one, at least on the SNES or Super Famicom, that this didn't get a home port. I would have thought it was a no-brainer. But yeah, if you did play it in the arcades, what did you think? Oh! I mean, obviously it wasn't going to get a home port on the micros and shit, because at that point they were on their way out, weren't they? I mean, I'm amazed that they got a port of the original. Right, do I have to shoot literally all of it? Okay, yeah, it's bullet hell. Right, it didn't take me that long to realise that, but it's this fact that also, rather cheekily, their bullets are pretty much the same colour as the Svelte Sunset. Right, so there's more than one big ship. Hey, I'm beneath, oh! I am beneath the turret range of, or height, I should say. Friggin' thumb, and now my wrist. I've got work tonight. First world problems. First world problems. Much like this renegade state. It's a first world problem. Oh. How much money would have I put in by now? I know my parents will be hating me. If only they would just let me hold it down. I can go like that. Oh, this is the big ship. Ooh. Scramble. Pretty sure I'll come back and shoot that. No. I didn't know planes had reverses. Well, obviously the F-35 or whatever it is, you know, the modern Harrier kind of thingy does, but that's a, you know, vertical takeoff. Jets don't have reverse, or do they? To be fair, I'm not a pilot. I couldn't even see where I was then. I don't know how many of them I got. I should probably not be going mental. Or do they not run out? I don't even know if I'm doing any damage, because it's not actually flickering, is it? Yeah. Oh no, he's turned around. I could have done that last time, mate. You do know that, right? Yeah, not a massive fan of the music. Ooh! Must be a diesel. Yes, I am aware I'm pants at this. It is cool. It's the 90s. It was a different time. To be fair, we're already just in the 90s at this point. Alright, there you go. Got to shoot that. I don't know, is that taking that out? I don't like that. I'm out. It flies you forward immediately, so you can't actually avoid the rockets. Yoink. Lucky I'm loaded. It's like my parents are rich, isn't it? We just come out of a recession at this point now, haven't we? I think. I don't know. Maybe the arcade owner felt sorry for us and just gave us free credit. Can you imagine that if you were a kid and you knew the bloke who owned the arcade, and after they were closed he let you go in and just said, here you go, here are the keys, free credits, just press the button. Oh my god, I would have lost my freaking mind. There we go. I don't know if my hand can take anymore. Mission 8. Mission 3 completed. We'll have a quick look at the start of the next one. So literally there are no other planes on it. There's just me, 2 other planes, and Sean Connery. He is the character model for that, isn't he? Come on. That's who they based it on. I love that. I don't even know if I'm picking a secondary weapon. There we go. If only you had a turbo! Then my hand would be ready to fall off. So yeah, I mean, rounded up, it's just essentially more of the same. It's slightly more polished, you know. I like the fact that there are destructible backgrounds as such when like you can literally shoot your way through the middle of a building. I want to go into Thunderbird base there. I got away from you, you know what I mean. Should have let me go in the cave. Tracy Island, that's it. I wanted to go to Tracy Island. But, I mean, like I said, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But it's an absolute 10p gobbler, for sure, if you will. I love you. Ooh. So anyway, as I said, I was gonna see if I could try it, see if I can come out, yeah, fuck it, let's try it in the next one. But like I said, if you did play this back, I'd love to know what you think. And do you think it's better than the first one or not? And why did it not get a home port? And is it not actually a sequel because they didn't have the rights anymore for the anime and or manga? So many questions, so many questions. But as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.